Oh, my God. Yes, I can hear you. Am I on broadcast right now? Because I'm not on TalkBack. Hello, hello? Cary, North Carolina, the site of the 2025 TST tournament for the third straight year and the best one yet. We have seen competition at the highest levels here so far. We have a huge one here in Group I. Pasha Luxury coming in with 2 4-3 wins in dramatic fashion, and they face off in this one against Tobacco Road. Tobacco Road looking to right the ship here and get a big victory against a group of international superstars. We have 7v7 action here at TST. We will play 20-minute halves, and at the end of the 40 minutes, we will set the target score time, and we will play until we hit it. There is no clock running out in these games. Someone has to score the winner. Every game ends in a walk-off, and that player is awarded the Golden Fleece presented by Adidas to them, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. We've got the starting lineups for these two teams. Two squads that have been here before for the most part for Pasha Luxury. They were here last year under a different name, but now putting together another group under this Stephen Ireland-led squad. So they come back out here with a loaded team. And on the flip side, you've got a Raleigh Rebel squad that is one of the locals looking to make a difference in this one. Excuse me, a Tobacco Road squad. Not that local team, a different local team. Umar Niasi, one to watch in the starting lineup. Danny Simpson, who was signed up last year but not able to make it, former Manchester United player who will be in the group for Pasha Luxury. On the flip side, Cody Brinkman will lead this Tobacco Road side. Kenneth Perkinson, the strength in goal, and João Delgado, the leading goal scorer so far for this Tobacco Road squad. Tobacco Road, and they're all white kits going right to left on your screens. Pasha Luxury going left to right on your monitors in the gold tops and black shorts. A clean look for this group. And you talk about a team with as much experience as anyone in their ranks. Umar Niasi, full international in his professional career. Premier League veteran as well. Tom Hiddleston on the bench. Stephen Ireland on the bench. A loaded team for this Pasha Luxury, and it has worked for them so far. 2 4-3 victories. So they haven't made it easy. It's been tight, but it has been successful. As the rain falls here in Cary, it's been off and on. This is the hardest it has fallen so far today. We are midway through day 2 of TST action. These two teams trying to decide their fate for the knockout rounds. looking at it. Group I. We are kicked off here for the opening half between Tobacco Road and Pasha Luxury. Pasha Luxury, the gold and black going right to left on your screens. Tobacco Road in the all white here at home, representing North Carolina in this TST, the second year playing in this competition. Tobacco Road 0-2 so far, a 3-1 loss to open up against #United, and then a 4-2 heartbreaking loss against Tactical Manager yesterday. So fall to 0-2, but in this 48-team men's bracket, the top two in every group move on as the top two, and then the 8 of the 12 best third-place teams will move on. And so Tobacco Road still a pathway to getting out of the group stage if they can get a victory and the goals and the goal differential falls the right way. Everything still to play for in this one as the rain comes down even harder. Perfect setting to play in for the players. It's kept the temperature down, kept the field moving fast as well. Little composure out of the back. Kieran Westwood, his second year at TST, has been consistently one of the best goalkeepers. So he might be tested soon here. Danny Simpson wins that one back. And a big clearance for Christopher Yanni. Yanni, an American, brought into this group to bring a little bit more energy and youthful nature to this team. Amadou Diallo as well, just 24 years old. Came up through the West Ham Academy, spent time with Newcastle, now making his name over in France. As here's an opportunity for Tobacco Road, and it does not find a mate across the 6. A tantalizing ball, and Bird not able to get to it, crashing from the far side. Yanni quickly, high up the field to the body of Niasi. Niasi, one of the best outlets in the tournament, and now he gets the strike, and you see the power off the rebound on that one. But a big save made, and Kenneth Perkinson equal to the task early on here. Niasi now questioning again. Niasi has Perkinson off his line, can't turn and find a shot. And now Pasha will rotate possession. #United and Tactical Manager facing off in the other final group stage game here in Group I. We're starting to get the results trickle in from the fields around us in this final group stage game as the women's group stage has kicked off just an hour or so ago. Niasi going to slip that one through. Tobacco Road defending stoutly. Tobacco Road, quarterbacked once again by Cody Brinkman. The layoff there under pressure, and good work from Pasha to get out of it. Simpson, all the way from deep, looking for the interchange there, and it's not able to get on the end of the give and go from Jean Belahoon. A big collision in the box. The foul will go against Tobacco Road. Not even sure which player it was called against. So first rotation of players for Pasha Luxury. The layoff there from Koja. Yanni now gets into the box. His shot is blocked. Second opportunity here, and another big block from the Tobacco Road defense. Koja right on the edge of the box. Not going to work. His touch just a little too long, and Perkinson quick to the danger. Rolls it straight up the middle. Brinkman surrounded by golden kits. He keeps possession for his team and moves it along. Tobacco Road had the bulk of the possession in their game yesterday, but could not put their chances away against tactical managers. There is the first-time strike from Koja. Could it lead to a break the other way? Tobacco Road to the feet of Brinkman. Brinkman down with space. And who else but Kieran Westwood, equal to the task. One of the great goalkeepers in Ireland history. He's been one of the best at TST the last 2 years, and he stands up once again as Tom Hiddleston checks in for the first time. The Tottenham legend in his second go-around at TST. Good patience once again for Tobacco Road. North Carolina, one of the hotbeds of soccer in America. It's the perfect setting for TST. It allows so many local teams filled with players who grew up around here or have come here to play, either in college or professionally. North Carolina FC, of course, and the North Carolina Courage call WakeMed Park home. North Carolina Courage, arguably the most successful team in NWSL history. North Carolina FC, previously the Railhawks. Legendary squad that has made deep U.S. Open Cup runs against teams from higher divisions and deep championships as well. Tobacco Road building out. Have it knocked away. So we are through the midway point of this first half. A big look both ways. A big save from both goalkeepers has been the difference here. We saw some dramatic finishes already today, as that's a long strike. The Roja Eagles, one of the early favorites in this tournament, knocked off undefeated Soccer Roof. Villarreal fell for the first time. They already clinched their spot in the next round. 10-15 upset West Ham United in their game. Quick Goal was able to steal a target score 2-1 win in their match against the Raleigh Rebels. Good ball movement from sideline to sideline for Pasha, but not able to complete it, and now the foul called. Tobacco Road looks to attack the other way. The rain starting to pour down here, but it has not in any way muted the fans' energy or the play of the game. As fans continue to flock in here. Huddlestone trying to slip that one in field to a teammate. Cannot link up there, as it was Isaiah Vinali, one of the college soccer players in this group. And now Koja cuts past the goalkeeper, somehow can't get a shot on frame. He did all the hard work, but the finish lets him down, and Mariappa rips that one through the box. The Jamaican international Premier League veteran Adrian Mariappa leading from behind. And he, as long as Jonathan Koja will be frustrated with that finish attempt. Koja sidestepping Perkinson, opening up a huge gap on goal and not able to wrap his foot around the shot. Long cross here, dangerous one. And great defensive presence from Vinali to come back and read that one. UNC Asheville alum. Played his college soccer here in the area. That turnover. But the foul called against Paul Monels. Monels, Spanish native, came to the United States to play at Virginia Tech and then sticking around. Live here in the Raleigh area. The idea was there from Huddleston, looking for a streaking teammate up the field in Wagelin. Real mix this year for this Pasha luxury group. Last year they played under the name Sire 7, made it to the quarterfinals. Good turn here. Westwood off his line, makes the save. I think this team, even more of a balance between young and old. This one goes out off of Tobacco Road. They felt that it took a touch and it was out on Pasha Luxury. As this is a strike, it's off the hands of Perkinson and in. Right off the bench, a difference maker from Christian Wagelin. He almost got on the end of that through ball from Huddleston moments ago. His first opportunity in the box, and this time he and Huddleston do link up. So Pasha Luxury, the opening goal. And this is what they've done all tournament. They have played from ahead. They've been in the driver's seat. Yesterday they took a 2-0 lead against #United and eventually were able to hang on. They were always leading against Tactical Manager as well. And now they're back where they want to be. Ball played across. Niasi looking for space to shoot. And it ripples the outside of the net. From the wrong angle, it made it 2-0. But Niasi smiles as he knew that that was a big opportunity for him. Tobacco Road will have to respond once again here. They came from behind twice yesterday against Tactical Manager to equalize, but then weren't able to hang on as the yellow card will be shown here. As you see Pasha, just their ability to break out so quickly, both athleticism and technique, makes them tough to control. And sitting on 2 wins, they are already feeling pretty safe with a spot in the next round. They still have a ton to play for to seal the group and show how good they are. Yesterday it was paradise, 83 and sunny. Not too much humidity. It's a little bit of a different feel today. It'll feel familiar for a lot of the players coming over from different parts of the world. From the Pacific Northwest, from over in the United Kingdom. But of course, it's great for playing. Keeps the game fast. Keeps the field slick. Keeps the temperature down as well. So you won't hear any complaints from most of these players about this as Stephen Ireland checks in for the first time. Ireland, the driving force of much of the recruiting in this roster. Former Manchester City player himself. Spent a lot of his career with Stoke. Ireland has played with his son on this team as well, which has been a really special experience for him in the past in TST. Perkinson will restart the attack. Rothfuss steps in, close down immediately, and the pressure coming. Pasha do such a good job to read their triggers and jump into a higher gear very quickly. This one clipped over the top. Kojo with the header on. Perkinson off his line, takes that one down. We're into the final 5 minutes of this first half. Tobacco Road and Pasha Luxury closing out Group I action.
Pasha Luxury is up 1-0 right now.
Perkinson, his first time we've really seen him step forward into the attack. Trying to add an additional danger for his squad. As Bird now across the top of the 6. Turned over in a dangerous area. Tobacco Road wins it back but can't fashion a chance. And Westwood now safely puts his hands on it. He will go with the long throw. Stephen Ireland brings it down. Early cross into the feet of Koja. The switch is on if they read it. Acres of space. Ireland picks it up. Ireland rounds the keeper, but the save from Parkinson twice. What a moment from Tobacco Road. Their defense was broken, but their goalkeeper stood strong. Ireland felt like he was going to walk it into the net, but the second effort, huge for this Tobacco Road squad. Ireland with a tough ball back. Westwood brings it down cleanly, though. He lofts that one too high for Koja, and Koja signaling that the ball on the ground was there. It's one of the things that's hard to get used to in this setup is if you play your attackers wide and it pulls the other team out of their shape, the ball on the ground up the middle can be there, but it just feels dangerous to anyone who's ever played in the game and been told not to do that. This one slipped through at Tobacco Road, the shot into the side netting. Del Rosario off the bench. His first touch, and it's almost the equalizer. One of the best looks of the game so far for the local team. Big ball out of the back. And perfectly done from the goalkeeper to slow the attacker and let it run out for the goal kick. That is the one part of this small-sided game. Those long balls are going to skip in the rain. And it's already so hard to measure them to stay in play. How small it is in 7v7 action. Pasha Luxury bursting forward now. White jerseys come back to defend. Ireland with some space. Ireland! And it had eyes for the far post. Stephen Ireland. He's had two big chances. Westwood once again with his safe hands. We are into the final minute of first half play. Pasha Luxury have had the better of the chances, but they haven't been able to open up the lead. Tobacco Road hanging around. Koja there. He stumbles, gets taken down. Tobacco Road looking for a late opportunity, and it's flashed wide of the far post. A smile from Westwood. I think he may have gotten a touch. He won't care either way. He'll take the save to keep out the goal, even if it means a corner kick. But either way, that might be it for this first half. Tobacco Road have had ideas. They've had some looks. There'll be a lot to talk about, though, in the halftime break between these two teams. As Pasha Luxury will take a lead, but we still got a ton to play for. With second half action coming up in just a moment here from TST. That's like my only thing right now. It's like I don't care how wet I get, as long as the games don't get to me. What a weird announcement, man. Non-announcement. Everyone knows that. got this plastic cover on my notebook, and I'm like, oh, that'll protect it. But I keep forgetting and like flipping it aside, and I'm like, I gotta leave it direct. Yeah. TST group stage action in Group I. Pasha Luxury coming in first place with a +2 goal differential, 8 goals scored. Tobacco Road rooted at the bottom of the table on no wins and a -4 goal differential. But things can flip so fast. If Tobacco Road can steal a win here, they could put themselves in the driver's seat for a potential spot in the next round. As we are kicked off here in the second half. Pasha Luxury and the gold kits with the black shorts. Going left to right on your screens. Tobacco Road and the all-white kits going right to left on your monitors. Kieran Westwood, one of the best goalkeepers in the tournament for Pasha Luxury, checking out here after the job for him is done in the first half. So a chance here to get a little bit of rotation in this Pasha Luxury group. Niasi and Simpson do continue as starters, as does Diallo here. Josh Schofield in goal for this Pasha Luxury team. The rain pouring down here. It has brought the temperature down, but it's fun to play in, maybe a little less fun to watch in. But the action still at a high level. Niasi showing off his footwork. He fashioned a couple really good looks in the first half. Couldn't find the finish. Wiggling, the lone goal scorer right now for this Pasha Luxury squad. Deft little flick there. Yanni equal to it, though. Tobacco Road now flying forward. Brinkman, the shot. It's deflected, but safely into the hands of Schofield. Schofield just 24 years old. So as I said in the first half, this Pasha Luxury team finding the balance this year between late in their careers or retired veterans from a super high level and young players breaking through right now who can bring a different element and some energy, as the opening day already puts you through the gauntlet. 2 games in 1 day for these teams. For a lot of teams, they come out hot and very quickly the wear and tear of the competition, the high level of play required at all times changes the way those teams are able to play. Brinkman now closed down by Niasi. Niasi will get called for the foul. Brinkman lets it run. Out wide now for Bird. Bird's been really dangerous when he's gotten chances to run at players. He takes the early strike. Schofield with the save. A second chance here. Tobacco Road pressing forward. This one runs through. Everyone in white stepping forward into the attack. And that one goes over everyone's head. And Delgado in a heated conversation with the referee as the leading goal scorer for this team, João Delgado, still trying to find his first opening of this game. Schofield steps out with the ball. Blast this ball high. Parkinson able to take it down. Brinkman slips this one into the feet of Delgado. Wilkinson starting to creep forward to try and help assist the attack. The slip here with the rain coming down. And good recognition there for Pasha Luxury's Carlson. But the goalkeeper was off his line. Not able to shape it well enough for the score. So a line change for both teams. That one clipped over to the far side. That one not long enough for Koja, who had made the run to try and stretch the defense. Tobacco Road, that one a little overcooked. They are having some trouble keeping their feet. I have to wonder if there's other cleat options on the sideline for some of these players. Reminder that the entire men's group stage will close today, but not all early. There are 9:15 and 9:30 Eastern Time kickoffs on the men's group stage side, including some big matches with Boca Dallas looking for an opportunity to go through to the group stage against Dueling Lincoln, who sealed a dramatic winner yesterday in target score time to keep their hopes alive in year 2 of TST competition. Pasha Luxury will have their eyes into the knockout rounds on some of the big sides here. La Bombonera, last year's champions, have already clinched. Pumas de Alabama have been putting on shows every game they've played. Villarreal have clinched their spot. We know that the Roja Eagles will move on to the next round. Soccer Roof will most likely do so alongside them. Soccer Roof, a team, similar mix of players. Tobacco Road here, forced to defend once again as Pasha Luxury restarts play. That one bangs off the referee. We continue to play on. It's the referee standing still as it hit off of him. Stephen Ireland back on the field for the first time in the second half. It's becoming a staple at TST. Since last year, Nani and Aguero have followed his path and built teams around themselves with players they grew up with, players that they have enjoyed from afar. And what's been really cool this year is players they've admired from past TSTs that they've pulled in. You've got people who have won at the highest level. Copa Americas, European Championships, UEFA Champions Leagues, scouting and watching across TST for the biggest difference makers. This year, the biggest tournament yet across the men's and women's side, $2 million up for grabs. That one had a little bit of dip on it. A dangerous look there. Fancy footwork here. Showed off by Pasha. This one comes back in. What a gorgeous goal. One of the goals of the tournament here. And Pasha Luxury, the assist from Mikel Messina, the finish from Isaiah Vinali, and they have doubled their lead. You saw the footwork from Mazzina early on that play. But Finale has been immense in this game for his team on both sides of the ball. Pasha Luxury in the driver's seat once again, trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 in the group stage. Mazzina not able to win that first pass. Tobacco Road now a chance to fly forward, and Huddleston wins that ball back. Huddleston now surging into the attack, trying to link back up with Mazzina. And his pass right off the defender. Tom Huddleston, one of a kind in the world. Some of the softest feet we've ever seen in professional soccer. His touch, his ability, his vision. And it is so cool to watch him up close here at TST. The expectation is a nice sunny 90-degree day tomorrow. So if you're in the area, make sure to get your tickets. If not, put it on the calendar for 2026 to come out to TST. Number of returning fans who maybe came originally to support a specific team, and even with those teams not coming back, have made it a staple in their yearly summer schedules. At the midway point of this second half, Pasha Luxury have scored in both halves to make it 2-0. Of course, at the end of this one, we'll set our target score and play to that point. So every game ends on a goal. Right now, that would be at 3. Pasha Luxury would need 1 to win it. Tobacco Road, 3 unanswered to steal the points. Mazzina already has an assist, and he has a second one. The drive from out wide, and he is dominating this second half. So Mazzina gets credited with the goal there. He's got a goal and an assist in this second half. Vinali lurking on the 6 as well. Those two, a sixth sense right now. And their movement and their connection has opened up this game for Pasha Luxury. A slip there from Yanni. We're seeing a couple players start to slip out here. Brinkman now charged over from behind. And we're going to get our first yellow card of the game. It's been a very clean one so far between these two teams. Referee trying to keep this one under wraps. Delgado flicks it out wide, and the ball flashed across the face of goal. No one to meet it. But Schofeld gets a touch, and we're back in play. Pasha Luxury surging forward now. The cutback. What a goal! A Rabona finish from the top of the box. It's 4-0 Pasha Luxury. We have seen some special goals. We've seen bite kicks, we've seen volleys, we've seen long-range strikes. But Ayman Butututa may have scored the shining score of the competition. The composure, the quality, the skill, all on display with that opportunity. Huddleston continuing to help lead this attack. Niasi back on the field. That one all the way over. Manili already a goal in this one. Flying forward is Pasha Luxury. And the touch too long. It goes out over the end line for a goal kick. The long strike. And flashing over the crossbar. A touch off the goalkeeper's hands. Tobacco Road have had some good looks. They've had the looks that they worked for. This man, Del Rosario, had the best one in the first half. The finish has not been there, and TST does not afford enough space to make those mistakes. The games are tight. The space is tight. You have to take advantage when you can. That has not been the case. Ball clipped over the top, headed away. Diallo now back on the field. Diallo starts to stretch his legs. Diallo on the fly, and the early strike to the far post bounces out. Diallo, one of the secret weapons in this group. Player entering his prime in the professional ranks to bring that balance of quality and skill. Simpson felt he was pulled off the ball, but it'll go out off of his foot. And a restart for the local side. And the shot snapped at there as Brinkman got stuck, feeling like he had the space, but as you dribble forward there, something happens and you turn it over. You don't have anyone to slow the counter the other way, and ends up just taking the safe shot. Pasha Luxury scored one in the first half, scored early in this second half, and then the floodgates opened up for them. Del Rosario slips through for Delgado here, and Delgado gets his third goal of the tournament. One of the star returners for Tobacco Road. And he tries to lead the comeback here for the boys in white. I've said it time and again, time never runs out on you at TST. There is no final whistle. So as long as you can stay within touching distance, you control your own destiny and can get back in the game. It's a big goal there for Delgado to try and start that process. Niasi looking for space, and Niasi trying to answer instantaneously. We have seen him open up a few times in the six or around the box. Has not had that final quality, though. The restart will be retaken. Simpson now will put it down and stop it. Danny Simpson, long-time Premier League player. First opportunity to play at TST as Kojai's shot is saved. Tobacco Road swarm forward. The foul will go against them, though, and Diallo even up 4-1. Putting in that extra effort defensively is the young attacker as we approach the end of regulation here and head towards target score time. We will set the target score at one more goal than the leading team. Right now, it would be set at 5, and we will play until that 5th goal is scored. Pulling a player off the field for both teams for every 3 minutes of play without that goal. As Kojai draws the foul and immediately gets up and restarts play quickly. The Pressure coming from Tobacco Road. Schofield with the long ball. Good header into the middle. Kojai back to Simpson. Vinali. Constantly a threat. Constantly working in this second half. Diallo tries to keep it for his team. He cannot. And Simpson just comes across the attacker. That half step enough to see it safely back to his goalkeeper's hands. That might be it for regulation here. Pasha Luxury are going to be in the driver's seat for target score time, but that doesn't mean this is over. Still a lot of work left to do. Pasha Luxury seeing if they can make it a little bit easier here with another goal on the board. Yanni breaking in, and Yanni's shot is saved right along the end line. The rain continues to fall. It is soccer weather, I would say. And a foul. And that will be the final play of regulation. So Pasha Luxury needs 1. Tobacco Road needs 4 goals unanswered to steal 3 points. We'll find out in just a moment who it'll be here from TST.
Target score is, count the fingers, 5. Pasha Luxury FC needs 1 goal to win. Tobacco Road FC, you guys need 4 goals to win. It's not over yet. Every game at TST ends in a goal.
Target score is set at 5. Tobacco Road and their all-white kits looking for the big comeback here, going right to left on your screen. Pasha Luxury with their all-star lineup on the field, going left to right in the gold kits and the black shorts. Stephen Ireland back on the field. Adrian Mariappa, the Jamaican international, the Premier League legend. Claude Dielna as well. Omar Niasi, some of the best players of their era on the field here at TST. But Tobacco Road trying to stun them here if they can. Mariappa wins it back. That one will go out off of the defender in white. Mariappa now will reset things. Born in England with Jamaican heritage and took on the mantle as a leader for the Reggae Boys through some big tournaments. Copa Americas, Gold Cups, World Cup qualifying. Helped the recruitment process to bring Mikel Antonio into the program, as well as a number of English-born players. Mariappa was not the first, but a big part of what has been a strong modern era for the Jamaican national team, and now he gets to come back to the CONCACAF region with TST for the 3rd straight time, the 2nd as a teammate of Stephen Ireland. Came with a different team year 1. Schofield off his line. And it's now alive, and that was sort of waiting to happen there. Every 3 minutes of target score time we play, without that 5th goal scored, we will pull a player off the field for both teams. We started here at 7v7. We could go down as low as 2v2 if necessary. As Niasi gets called for the foul. Any goal for Pasha Luxury, and they walk off with a perfect 3-0 record in the group stage. For Tobacco Road, they will focus on just getting 1 here and slowly working their way back. Delgado made it a little more reasonable with that strike late in the second half. This one feathered through. Space now. Pasha Luxury dancing in front of the keeper. Still dancing, and Niasi closes it. The Golden Fleece will be presented by Adidas to Umar Niasi, his first goal of the game. He set up to perfection by his teammate, and a perfect 3-0 in the group stage for Pasha Luxury as Stephen Ireland looks to win his first ever TST with what seems to be his strongest group ever. 1 goal in the first half, 3 in the second half for Pasha Luxury as the game opened up, and they didn't even take 3 minutes in target score time to find the winner. A Rabona finish in that second half, and then a gorgeous created goal to close the deal in target score time. What a moment, a golden fleece that Niasi will always remember for the work of his teammates. And Pasha Luxury, they win it in target score time. 5-1. They go undefeated through the group stage, and they have put their name up as one of the favorites to watch here at 2025 TST. Nice to meet you.